market cap of Pengu officially broke up and flipped Bunk yesterday to make the #1 Solana meme coin above Bunk. And you guys can see right here, we did flip back below the price, and the market cap of Pengu is currently sitting at $2.4 billion, and the price is sitting at 3.8 cents. The market cap of Bunk is sitting at 2.7 billion. If we have a look right here at Pengu, the volume is still very, very high. So there's a lot of interest on Pengu. So in my opinion, this correction that you're seeing right here, it's only going to be temporary. So the volume is very good. The market cap is sitting pretty high. And the big question is, how high can Pengu go in this super cycle? Can it actually reach $1? I know a lot of people on X are calling for Pengu to reach $1. Now, although it's not impossible, I don't know if it's probable, because the circulating supply right now is currently sitting at 62 billion tokens. That means that in order for Pengu to essentially reach $1, it would essentially be a $62 billion market cap, which I don't know if that's possible or probable, because we could see right here Solana currently sitting at $100 billion. Even Dogecoin is not sitting at that high of a market cap, sitting at $35 billion. So we're gonna have to see what happens. Can it reach 50 cents? Maybe. I could definitely see a $35 billion market cap if we're looking at the peak, assuming that the total trillion market cap is sitting at $7 to $10 trillion. But as of right now, sitting at $3.93 trillion, I don't see Pengu right now reaching 50 cents or even $1. But that does not mean that I'm not bullish, and that does not mean we can't make multiple X's on Pengu, because we still can. You guys can see right here that on the daily time frame, we did get rejected at a very important and crucial resistance level. And if you guys are in my Discord, first of all, not only did I tell you guys to essentially long Pengu, I said long Pengu now 0.0315, take profit at 43. There's a reason why I told you guys to essentially take profit at 43, because we were going to have major resistance right here. Now the Pengu price right now is currently sitting at 39. Of course, 31 was approximately right here. Many people made crap ton of money using leverage. Pengu, all these signals are for free. The link will be in the description below. Pengu 192%, 339%. People absolutely printed on the Pengu trade right here, 233%. So like I said, if you guys are interested, the Discord will be in the link in the description below. But if we have a look right here, this is where things are getting interesting, because we saw a rejection on Pengu right here. So we came above. Ever since we were above, we know when we are above the EMA ribbons, we're bullish. Okay, so right here, we were below these exponential moving average. We were bullish. What happened as soon as we came above the EMA ribbon on the daily? We became bullish. What happens when we broke below it? We were bearish. Okay, so right here could have been a good sell signal. And then of course you buy the dip. Maybe when we're down 20-30%, you start accumulating. And the same thing right here, we came back, rejected, came back down, rejected, until we finally became bearish on the daily time frame. Now what happened when we broke above it? Boom, bullish again. We broke above it, came back down, retested these exponential moving average, came back, made a nice little triangle right here. This is where we took our trade, exploded. We also took our trade right here, I believe, exploded, and pretty much made a bunch of monies right here. So can we see Pengu coming back down and retesting this support right here, which was previously a resistance? Maybe the EMA ribbons are going to come back and get closer, kind of the same way we saw right here. We saw Pengu pretty much retracing a little bit to the EMA ribbon before essentially flying to the upside. Can this happen? I think that's very possible. Only time will tell, obviously. By the way, if you guys are interested in Pengu, something that I forgot to mention, there is a massive event going on right now. It is starting today. You could actually get up to $10,000 worth of reward on Pengu, depending on how much you trade. People in the last event already made $330 worth of ETH, and they will be getting the airdrop tomorrow. So if you guys are interested in getting $10,000 worth of reward in Pengu just by trading any crypto USDT on futures, make sure you guys sign up. The link will be in the description below with BYDFi. No other exchanges are pretty much doing this. If we have a look right here at Pengu on the 4-hour time frame, okay, this is where things are also getting interesting. We could see right here that ever since we broke above the EMA ribbon on June 27th, we've been making these swings, right? We've been making these swings. Obviously, these swings are going to get smaller and smaller, but every time we come and retest these exponential moving average, we see a massive squeeze to the upside. So the big question is are we going to get another rebound right here on the 4-hour time frame? Okay, every time frame we know does tell a different story. And if we have a look right here on the stochastic RSI, we are looking pretty darn oversold, or yeah, oversold in my opinion. Yeah, we are looking pretty darn oversold right here on the stock RSI, which means a next big move is imminent. The last time we were oversold was approximately right here. Yeah, we were right here, oversold right here. Guess what happened? Pengu was consolidating, then bang, and then we were oversold again right here. We didn't really explode that much. We were consolidating, still consolidating. We were oversold right here though. What happened after we corrected? Bang, So if you guys are interested in all these signals, I will be giving my next signals very, very soon on Pengu. Make sure you guys don't get wrecked, because a lot of people will essentially get wrecked using these, pretty much doing leverage trading. So make sure you guys essentially be careful. Something else that I want to talk about is the trend focus right here. The trend focus has been a pretty good indicator ever since we got the green diamond right here. You guys can see we did have a green diamond. Now, usually when we have green diamonds, I usually like to wait until we retrace back to it. And we never had a red diamond. So you guys can see we had a red diamond, came back down, and then we had that green diamond. Since Pengu hit that green diamond, this thing exploded 412%. So if you guys were in my Discord, you absolutely would have been printing, right? So bang, bang, always came back down, retested this EMA ribbon right here, or the EMA line, or the moving average before exploding to the upside. So right here, we already got a rejection on this moving average a couple hours ago, and we're most likely coming back and retesting. So it's going to be very interesting if Pengu is going to essentially break down, or it's going to essentially break up. Now, everything is going to depend on one cryptocurrency, and that's going to be Bitcoin. Is Bitcoin going to crash, or is Bitcoin going to dump? A massive move is imminent for Bitcoin. We know that. There is no question. We know that Bitcoin has been consolidating. Bitcoin is king. Bitcoin's a leader. And whatever happens with Bitcoin right here is whatever is going to happen with Pengu, obviously. So if Bitcoin continues to the upside, we will most likely see Pengu explode another 50, 60, 70%. If we break to the downside and maybe refill this gap, we could see altcoins, including Pengu, pretty much get destroyed and lose 50 to 40%. So obviously, we have to be careful. We cannot be too emotional. We cannot go crazy on the leverage right now. This is not the time to be trading with high leverage. 10x maximum, maybe 5x if you're playing with low cap altcoins like Pengu, Shiba, etc. Anything below the top 10, you should not be playing above 10x in my opinion. Cardano, Tron, even not. Dogecoin, even not. Solana, BNB, Tether, XRP, you could be using, anywhere between 10 to 20x. Not Tether, USDT, obviously a stable coin. Ethereum, Bitcoin, you could be using 20x, but I would not essentially be using more than that in my opinion, because we are getting ready for a massive move. And if it's to the downside, you will get wrecked. And it doesn't matter if you're short, it doesn't matter if you're long, you could potentially get wrecked, because look what happened yesterday with Bitcoin. A lot of people got liquidated left and right. Oh, let me long. Oh, let me short. Oh, let me long. People were so freaking confused. So be careful, join the Discord, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out.